Today, we have Harshil. Harshil is a software developer at the Cisco Innovation Center. And today, he will be sharing his experience building an AI-powered environmental app for the Google Gemini Competition. And his favorite ice cream flavor is vanilla. With us. So, okay,
Afternoon, everyone. I'm supported by code. I know it's after lunch, so I'm going to try and come to a little bit, but and I'm talking about the Gemini Competition that I recently created. And just a little bit about me. I was born and brought up in Kenya, and I went to Melbourne a couple years ago, and then I went to Canberra last 2 years and worked there twice here. What we do is we basically help local suppliers meet for work and create numbers there, and we actually wire for the suppliers there. So recently I've been part of the project company to move to Laravel with Zen framework, and it was 100,000 suppliers, more than 20,000 active suppliers in Supabase, and I was part of the team migrating the whole software. And I see a lot of data when I'm looking at when I'm doing my job. And most recently, a lot of companies have been asking, how can we be more sustainable? And how do we measure the sustainability in all the stuff around this? When I'm doing my daily job, I also stumbled upon Gemini Competition. How many of you over here have heard about this? Quite a few hands. Those who don't know, this was a couple months ago where Google announced a competition where you build anything with the Gemini AI and you win this. It was a custom electric 1981 car, right? So it stumbled across my LinkedIn feed and Facebook and everywhere else. And this is what got me thinking like, well, what if I can just do something like I should at least try taking a shot at it. And because of the challenge I'm looking at as well of saying, we need to get everything on that sort of small step. What if individually we could contribute something? And that's when I was like, well, it was supposed to be a weekend project for me, I was supposed to work on it for 2 weeks. But I was something very, very simple. Right? And for me, this was just a weekend project. I spent, I think, about 2.5 days for my personal project. I just wanted to use the AI. I just wanted to do a contribution to this. So I'll take you through what this is basically. Simple form, taking location, transportation, common view, etc. section. But taking my city, how do I use the car, do I use public transport, how far do I travel, and all the other stuff from. And outputs. So my goal was to get user information, summarize it into sections, making sure passing it to the Gemini AI and get metric-based answers that would help the users make this decision. And as you can see, what I tried to achieve over here was in the previous slide we saw, so I'm putting in Canberra townhouse and I'm putting in a car, 20 kilometers, testing car. It's coming back to me and like, well, if I was to switch to an EV car, I would potentially see $1,000 annually and 5 tons of CO2. And similarly, there's in Canberra, townhouse, 3 kilometers of solar panel will be giving 4,000 kilowatts energy to the 5 tons of CO2 content. This was something that I was trying to achieve. It wasn't supposed to be a scalable, full-blown deployed app. It was just supposed to be a fun project for me, and this was what I was aiming to do. Now, I'll take you through the journey of how I built this, and I've spent 2 years at the Cisco Innovation Center, so I've been working with MVPs most of my career, 5 years. So, tools. Laravel, Codespaces, very Devfest. I use Laravel because it was just instantly. I was working on it at the same time. I didn't want to do languages. Laravel, but Codespaces. Does anyone over here use Codespaces? Knows about Codespaces at least, right? When I found out about Codespaces, it blew my mind. And it sort of changed the way I build MVPs since I know about Codespaces. So when I put new Codespaces, because most of it are usually you can already, it's like Docker, but the entire environment is built for you. So for me, I had my Laravel setup already done, set to deploy, run it, and it will go. Ensure that I don't mix any of my version needs, my local environment is all separate. And best part is you need a desktop, you need a laptop, you can use it anywhere, it's all on the web. Supabase. So alternative to Firebase, and basically a database, it's simple, easy, get the URLs and interface to get to go. Heroku, I think how steps it takes me to deploy in Heroku is one hand. Basically log in, and then you select your variable, you select the branch that you want for a CI/CD process, and then you add your env, so it's credentials and stuff like that, and then lastly you deploy. And there you go. Anytime you push a new change, anything it is, will go automatically do the CI/CD process for you. Very simple. I'm not even going into all the parameters, configured stuff. But remember, this is supposed to be a weekly project where you get it out. And lastly is also your time. Something interesting about this tool, free of charge. Until I was kind of $5, I realized we changed the price to $5 per month, but it's still $5 a month for the entire application running. Codespaces gives you 123 hours of compute, so that's enough, I guess, for you to do your development work. Challenges. So obviously building an MVP with a short time frame. Challenges are the place where you do the quick learning, more learning, where finding the knowledge base. First thing is AI. Everyone using buzzword AI. I never experienced using AI and KPIs before. So for me, it was a new experience. And what I realized is prompting is key, right? I think most of us would have seen this as well. And in a form-based web application where I'm trying to get similar output every time, made it really hard. And therefore, I use the form as my user input, so that I can control each individual form elements the user is giving to create a dynamic prompt. This means I can generate a prompt, input the user values in between where I needed to, and then still try and maintain the similar output that I was wanting to have. The next one was, so this was actually the most time-consuming challenge for me, where I struggled almost 20% of the project time. Well, what happened here is, I do all my work, everything's looking amazing. I hit deploy, it takes 20 seconds for the website to load every time. And I have no idea why. It all works on my machine, it doesn't work on the parent. And I thought it probably is something to do with the database. So I got the database, tried to create all this specialized view and the indexes and all that stuff. But it still doesn't work. Next thing I try is switching to regions, because I realized my Supabase server was in Sydney, Heroku was in USA. I assume that's the issue. I tried switching the load, nothing happens. And then the last thing I did was simple stuff, microtime log, LG, like simple, just logging in my function. And you can see production was getting 46 seconds, local was getting 0.6 seconds. There's no way I could have found this if I didn't log it. And I found out that one particular function was taking the most amount of time. And that was the issue, basically. Now, what happened here was, because it's the AI code, I probably grabbed a lot of AI code, I probably get some boilerplate code, and I dumped it into a function. That function was and that function itself was doing a bunch of queries, and all of those queries are not optimized. Therefore, I was doing a lot of back and forth with the database without optimizing it entirely. And then led up to 14.6 seconds, and that's where about 20 seconds are going. But the key lesson that I learned, even if it's an MVP, simple line of just log helped me quickly debug where the issue was. And this helps you with scalability as well, because you realize what the functions are and what will make it point. Now, last slide, the learnings. Quick ones, there's always going to be implemented every time. Simple, fast. I was spending a weekend on this, so I just said a couple of hours. It'll be simple, it'll be fast. I can't be learning a new language. That's why it's familiar tools. I didn't want to do Next.js, but why should I do that if it's supposed to be a 2-day project for me? MVP. I need to define what an MVP is, even though it's a small project. For me, it was getting the user input in, sending it to the database, and getting any response from AI. Even if it was an error, even if it wasn't the response I wanted, it still meant an MVP for me. That means no sign screen, no feature, no other features that doesn't matter, so don't matter. Scalability, I already mentioned that logging it allows it to scale now. Heroku was already there, GitHub Codespaces is there, Supabase is there, that allows 50,000 sign up reading rights. That means it's already scalable now. You need to add one more services. Big one that I found last time presentation. Because it was a time-based challenge, I left the last 30 minutes for presentation. I realized I should have spent more time. So when I tried to do this, I couldn't recall everything that I did in the last couple hours, and I just did a screen recording of myself talking to it and press submit. I wish I would have left some more time, because I think presentation is as important as the project itself. But yeah, that's don't forget that's fun. But yeah, that's my experience on it. How much should I say something when someone's been able to learn things as well? Thank you so much.